Hello, welcome everybody to the Swish webinar on our new AI feature. My name is Mark Tenney. I'm joined with Zoe and Liz from the Swish team. We're very excited to go through this new AI feature with everyone. We'll give it about 30 seconds for everyone to join who is in the waiting room, and then we will get started. While we wait, one exciting announcement is in November, the 13th and 14th, the Swish National Championship is taking place in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Hopefully, many of you have seen the announcements on this. This tournament is open to the public. Anyone can form a team and represent your club. Your club could be an HOA and a fitness center, a pickleball facility, a country club. So we'll go over more details, but stay tuned for more announcements on that great event. Okay, let's go ahead and dive into it. We're very excited. This is quite possibly the most exciting feature release in the history of Swish, and we're ready to jump into it. During the webinar, please use the Q&A to ask any questions that you would like. Use the Q&A feature. We would also love your guys' feedback as you see this. So put your comments and reactions, questions, anything as we go through the webinar on this AI feature, and we'll have some time at the end to address those. With that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Zoe and Liz, how's my audio and visual? Everything good?
Yeah, you're good.
Fantastic. Okay. So Swish AI, we could summarize it in one phrase. Just speak to the app. Swish does the rest. Tournaments, leagues, 10 friends at the park. Speak to the app and tell it you want a game, a league, and it'll do it for you. It's quite incredible. Let's check out the details. So three summaries. One, you can set up any type of game. You click on the AI button, give it a prompt, and it'll just generate for you instantly. It can even add your friends and group members, so it'll add their real profile. They don't need to join the game or claim their spot. It'll add them directly. And this works for any type of big league, tournament, or any other event in that sense. Pretty exciting stuff. As always, we like to do a couple features. We highlighted the Interclub National Championship already. For those of you who are playing tennis and padel, we have the rating integrations going live this month and next. Super exciting. And then another really cool feature that you'll need to join us for a webinar on soon is payment to split court fees or other events. If you want to teach a clinic and collect fees, or anytime you just create a game or a round robin, if you want to attach a price to that in-app payment directly in-app, you'll be able to do that. Set up your wallet and everything. Very, very cool. That feature is already finished and it's getting released here shortly. So even more good stuff to come. But back to the AI, let's go ahead and look at the example. So if you haven't already, go to the app or Google Play Store, update your Swish app, and you'll see the new button. Try Swish AI. We hope you've experimented with it. About an hour before this morning, I created 5 different games. So we'll go through and I'll show you how easy it was. I just opened up the app and I gave it 5 different prompts to hit on a variety of different types of events and leagues and tournaments. And it's pretty awesome. So please experiment with it. But let's go ahead and go through and I'll show you exactly how it works. All right, open up Swish AI. Hey Swish, I'm at the park with friends. Give me a round robin game starting at 3:30 p.m. on court 7 and 8. The player names are Aaron, Bob, Carlos, David, Ernie, Frank, George, Harrison, and Mark. We have an hour and a half, so set the max number of rounds to 6. You just speak to the app. All right. Swish will load it and we're done. Got all of our participants, date, time, round robin, just like we asked. I mean, you could open this up anywhere, anywhere with your friends, at the club, whatever you do, and just throw together a game. It is fantastic. Let's do it again because it was so easy. Hey, Swish, create a mixed round robin where it always pairs male and female players. We're playing at San Joaquin Hills Park, and the male players are Steve, Sam, Soren, and Sean. The female players are Ashley, Allison, Abigail, Ariana, and Avery. So I didn't give it the exact format name, but it knows exactly what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do a mixed gender round robin. Perfect. Got all my player names. Let's see how it sets it up. All right, there we go. Female list, male list. Perfect. We have 5 girls and 4 guys, so one of the female players will be on a bye. It'll rotate through. Unbelievable. Super fun. If you haven't tried this one out, it's very fun. There's new algorithms and everything for the mixed gender. It is a lot of fun. There you go. You just speak to the app. What more can I say? Speak and Swish will do it. All right. Hey Swish, I want to do a paddle league with set partners that will start this coming Monday evening at 7 p.m. It will be best 2 out of 3 scoring, and we'll play at Costa Mesa Tennis Center. The teams are Mark and Will, Adam and Aaron, Benson and Benjamin, Chad and Chuck, Dave and Dwight, and Ernie and Eric. All right, so it knows I want a league. It's going to place a game within a league, set partner style, just like I told it to do. Bingo. And for those of you who've done leagues, you know you can make a league go as long as you want, right? It creates the first event. You can duplicate the game to add more weeks. This type of league is what we specifically call set partner match play. Every single week you have a match and you play against other teams. Okay, pretty awesome. Set partner style. Amazing. You see the little padel icon there. Nice little paddle league. Okay, let's up the stakes even more. Time for a full-scale tournament. Hey, Swish, I have a big pickleball charity tournament this Saturday. Please create it for me. The tournament name is Pickle for a Purpose, and we're playing at the Newport Beach Tennis and Pickleball Club. There are 3 divisions: beginner, intermediate, and advanced. The beginner division starts at 8 a.m., and the teams are Mason and Michael, Nico and Nelson, Owen, Olivia, and Patricia and Peter. The intermediate division has 10 teams, and it starts at 11 a.m. Please split these teams into 2 pools. Pool A will be on courts 1 and 2, and Pool B will be on courts 3 and 4. The teams are Aaron and Adam, Benson and Benjamin, Chad and Chuck, Deborah and Donald, Ernie and Eliza, Frank and Fernando, George and Garrett, Heather and Frank, Ian and Isaac, and Jessica and John. Lastly, the advanced division has 3 teams and starts at 2 p.m. The teams are Tom and Teddy, Victor and Vivian, and William and Wendy. Please make this advanced division duper rated. Okay, that was a lot, but that's okay. You just speak to the app and it will do exactly what you want it to do. All right, so let's see how it does. I gave it several different divisions. I want to just randomly assign the 10 teams in intermediate into 2 pools. Okay, it got every single detail. Amazing. I'm in a different time zone, so it even adjusted those times back 1 hour. Pretty darn awesome. Now let's see how it looks once we actually create it. All right, pickle for a purpose, 3 divisions, different times, duper in the advanced. And if you miss certain details, it'll ask you for them. There we go, pickle for a purpose. Okay, beginner, exactly how we said. Awesome. How about the intermediate? There we go, 2 divisions, just like we wanted. 2 pools of 5, split 5 teams in each pool. Advanced, pretty basic, but we wanted duper rated. We got duper rated. Amazing. I mean, think about having a 200-person tournament and you just give it a 45-second prompt and you're done. All right, one more. Hey, Swish, give me a team style league where there are 6 players per team. The league starts on November 1st and will be played at Lifetime Fitness in Frisco. I have 2 teams of the team so far. The first team is called Almost Athletes, and their players are Adam, Ashley, Aaron, Abigail, Arthur, and Amanda. The second team name is the Court Crushers, and their players are Chad, Chuck, Chelsea, Carlos, Cameron, and Carly. Put in the game description that we will play side out scoring games to 15, win by one. Okay, simple enough. So it's going to give me a league. It knows that I want what we call custom team format. That's where you can have as many players and subs per team. It's kind of a spin-off MLP for those of us who play tennis, USTA, Davis Cup style. Let's go. Almost Athletes and Court Crushers already in, and I could go add more teams. Now, if you've never played in an event of this format, you have to. It is so much fun. So let's go take a look at what this type of event actually is. Teams are going head to head, and normally I'd have several teams. I just added two for this example. And we're going to have sub matches that make up the actual score. So the captain puts out the doubles lineups, right? We have several different doubles teams within the overall Court Crushers and Almost Athletes. All right, Almost Athletes puts out their lineup. Good. Now they play. And you can add more matches. So it gives you three by default. But when Court Crushers and Almost Athletes play, imagine if three doubles lines from one team play the three of the other team. That's nine total sub matches. And you've got to win at least five of the nine to win the overall match. Super fun. Okay. There you have it, guys. Pretty fantastic. So it's here. Open up Swish, go and download the new update and go for it. I mean, this is the future, and it's now the present of racket sports. You open up the app, you give AI the prompt, and it creates whatever you would like it to create. All of our formats are available: leagues, ladders, tournaments, king of the court, mixed gender, MLP, team format, you name it, it's got it, and it'll add everything in there. Pretty fantastic. And remember, please share your questions, comments, reactions. We'd love to hear it all in the Q&A. Okay. So as you guys saw, you just tell it the format. And if you forget, it'll actually speak back to you and say, hey, is this going to be a round robin or king of the court? It'll detect if you missed, some important info and be, conversational. It's good just to hit the date, time, location. You can label the courts like I did a lot of times, any of those details. You give it the player names, just like I did, or you can give it names after. Now I'll show this on the app, but what's cool is it'll actually add the real profiles of players, not just a typed in name. It'll actually put people's real profile so they're already joined and in the game and everything. And you can make any edits that you would like to the QR code in game screen. So we're going to pull open the app and show you exactly what that looks like, especially number 3 and 4, names of players and making edits as we go. Okay, Zoe and Liz, give me quick confirmation when you guys see this switch to mobile. How's that look? Audio visual good, Zoe?
Yep, you're good.
Fantastic. Okay. So we're in the app. The Swish AI button is there. I could create whatever I would like to do. I first want to talk about adding players. Okay. This game I created several weeks ago, but as you can see, I've put Zoe and Liz in there so you have an example. These are real profiles, right? Liz and Zoe could open up their personal Swish apps and they would see that they are actually in this game, as opposed to me just typing in their name, right? Those are their real profiles. And when you use Swish AI to create a game, if you actually give it the first and last name of the players, it will cross-reference every single group that you are a member of and try and make a perfect match and put those real profiles. Okay, so if I'm out in the desert area of California and we're playing a game and my buddies and I go to the park, I could say, hey, Swish, give me a game right now. I'm in it with David DiMartino, Emmanuel Cavillo, Eric P., Lilia Ziamstov, man, those, okay, I've seen easier names. John Lee Nurimon, John Bruno, right? And it'll go through and cross-reference all of the different groups that I'm a part of and add those real profiles into the game. So they don't even need the QR code to accept or anything. They're just in, which is really cool. So the AI prompts that I was giving earlier in the example, I just gave first names, Adam, Bob, Jeff. Give it first and last names, and it'll actually find a perfect match for you and add those profiles. Pretty cool feature. Next up is when you create a game via AI on the QR code screen, it will actually go in and allow you to make any of the edits that you want. So I use this edit game right here to create events, but then I can go into the actual QR code screen and edit my players, edit my game, or anything along those lines. So that's also a pretty important aspect there. Okay, let's switch over real quick here. All right, one more time, Zoe and Liz. Can everyone see that there?
Yep, you're good.
Perfect. In fact, why don't we dive into it and look at the QR code screen? We're probably going to get some questions about that. So you create the game. Excellent. It's going to put all the names in there. Perfect. This is what we mean by the QR code screen right here. Swish AI is now your assistant within this game. So many of you guys have said, okay, I need to change the court numbers. We're actually on courts 5 and 6, not 7 and 8. Or, hey, we finished early. Why don't we add 2 more rounds instead of 6? Let's play 8 rounds, right? You don't even need to click the edit game button or edit players to add and remove. You don't need to do any of that. You just click Swish AI on the QR code screen and speak to the app, and it knows exactly what to do. So click Swish AI. Hey, we have 30 more minutes. Can you extend rounds from 6 to 8? We want to do 8 total rounds. Just conversationally, you just speak it and it'll do it. Or, hey, can you turn off duper? I forgot that this is not duper rated. Or, hey, I forgot to add you need to be a minimum 4.0 duper to join the game, and it'll turn on duper gating. It'll do whatever you want, add or remove people. Pretty fantastic. Okay. So this is obviously a promotion. We want to be very clear and stress to everyone, this is absolutely free to use for the game creator, the game participants, everyone for a minimum of 3 months. We'll likely do more. Whenever we do big features, we always do a promotion. This one is going to be a little bit longer because this is a pretty significant. So of course, this is really exciting. Please open it up. And you'll see, just download the new update, open up, you'll see Swish AI. You can create the games and go for it. So take advantage of this. It's really, really excellent. We want everyone to try this. Sit on your couch while you're watching TV and test what you can do. I mean, give it all sorts of fun prompts. It's really cool what you can do with this AI feature. So, and then hit the courts with your friends and just whip open your phone, speak to the app, and play a super fun event and Swish. But we want to stress that. Obviously, it's very, very clear and transparent, and we want it to be that way. Totally free for you guys to use abundantly. Invite all your friends, right, to join these games. So this is excellent. Now, one other thing, and I already see some questions about this. Many of you guys belong to a club, all right? You belong to a Pickler, Dill Dinkers, or a Newport Beach, or Coto de Casa Pickleball. All these clubs, and the clubs are partners of ours. They use Swish for club leagues and ladders and tournaments and other events. So many of you belong to these types of clubs. Many of you don't, and that's fine too. If your club is an enterprise partner of Swish, that means that every club member gets unlimited free usage of Swish and AI for rec games. Okay, I want to repeat that. If your club is an enterprise level partner, every club member can use Swish recreationally for free, including the AI feature, always, forever, in an unlimited capacity. Bring friends who are just visitors or guests, anything. That's pretty fantastic. We have a lot of enterprise level clubs, but go to your club and ask them, say, hey, you got, I know you guys use Swish for your events. Are we an enterprise partner? Can I use Swish AI with my buddies when we go out to the courts? I book courts and we do our own casual thing. This is available to a lot of you. I mean, again, it's available to everyone, at least 3 months, but this is a feature that you want for a lifetime. And so this is a great way to access it. And if you don't belong to a club, that's fine. You don't have to. You can just have your own subscription, but it's literally just it's 3 months of unlimited AI. So test it, send us your reactions. This is exciting. And of course, let's do some giveaways and make it fun. So paddle up to $300 in value. We're doing a giveaway to enter. Just record a video of you and your friends using Swish AI at the park, at the club, give it a prompt, right? Have it create the game and post it to social media, right? Post a reel or a story of the video of the recording and tag Swish, and you'll be in the giveaway. Another one, this is going to be one winner. This is available to anyone. If you are coming or thinking about coming to the Swish National Championship, your team can get $150 off. That's huge. This is great. Each one of you open up Swish, again, totally free, and record a video of using Swish AI to generate an event and post it. So if you and 5 friends are like, hey, our team of 6, we're going to the national championship. This is going to be awesome. Why would you not get $150 off? Just create a video, post it to your socials and tag us, and you're good to go. Pretty fun. So we want you guys to take advantage of these. These are going to be great. And that's probably a good segue. We want to finish with full details and announcements on this, of course, this Swish Interclub National Championship. Simply put, this is going to be the most quality player experience that there is in all of pickleball. That's how it is. If you had to pick one event that you could go to, right, and you got one shot, make it this. Okay, it's at the Fort, which is frankly one of the nicest clubs and pickleball resorts in the world. It's beautiful. Restaurant, bar, music, social, stadium, court. It's beautiful. Perfect time of year to be in Florida. It's going to be a lot of fun. And we want to show you the full details of it. So this is open to the public. Anyone can play. Registration is live. We've got people registering all the time. Okay. So here it is on swishtournaments.com, the national championship, November 13th and 14th, open to the public. There are 2 parts. Part 1 is the interclub. So you form a team of 6 players, 3 doubles lines, and you play against other, quote unquote clubs. If you just belong to an HOA or you play at your church or whatever, like that can be a club, right? You pick a club name, come play. Anyone can register. Your club can send as many teams as they want. It's going to be unreal. The other part is just a basic amateur tournament. Okay, men's doubles, women's mixed, singles, juniors, 3-0, 3-5, 4-0, 4-5, 5-0 plus, right? So a classic enter any tournament, a lot of fun. We're going to make it a great experience. You'll get a lot of games. It's all classy people. We just make this as good of an experience. So come, it's only 48 hours. It's not too difficult. And just make it fun 48 hours of pickleball, competition, social, restaurant, all the good stuff. Pretty awesome. The tentative schedule's out. We're planning this to make it as easy as possible. I mean, we're giving you the schedule so you can pick your divisions. You can play in both, and we encourage that. If you're going to travel, make the most of it. We just cannot stress enough. This is going to be fun. You don't want to miss it. We got teams signing up. It's excellent. So teams of 6. This is super fun. Down in the amateur tournament, we've got all sorts of stuff going. So you come, pick your divisions, and register. It really will be spectacular. All right. Now back to our AI. That wraps it up. So we've got a little bit of time here. Zoe, any questions from the chat that we can go over?
Yeah, we have a couple great ones. This is kind of a 3-part question, all about how this works with clubs who use different court booking systems. So can you talk through first how this will work with events that are already being synced from a court booking system? And then second, how this will upgrade anything you've already been using on your current court booking system?
Yeah, those are good questions. Okay, so an event that's already being synced from a court booking system. Let's pick an example. A rotating partner round robin with 20 people. The court booking system integration is pretty slick. and it might do everything you need it to do instantly, right? So if does that make sense? If the court booking system does everything you need it to, fantastic. But I'll give you an example. Sometimes you're doing an event and it's partner based, and in the court booking system, only one partner joined. So you sync it to Swish and it's missing the other half of the partners because their data was never even in the court booking system to begin with, right? Only one person per team signed up. That's where I'd open up Swish AI, click on that game, and then use the Swish AI button on the QR code screen to say, hey, Swish, it didn't put in the teams properly. So remove all the teams and add these players and just read it off. Aaron and Adam, Bob and Bill, Chad and Chuck. And in 15 seconds, you can have the teams perfectly entered and ready to go. Um, Maybe it is a simple event and you synced it from the court booking system, but somebody no shows, somebody joins last minute, you need to change the court numbers. Again, get rid of all of the manual work. Tap Swish AI. Hey, we're about to start. I need you to change it from courts 1 through 4 to courts 2 through 5. We can't use court one. And then take out Bob. He no showed. So we're going to have 19 instead of 20 people. Just give it a prompt and it'll do it for you. So that's the first part. Second part, if you don't have a court booking system or access to it, this alleviates that entirely, which is really nice. Okay, so let's say you belong to a club and you don't have access to any booking system or integration. Well, if you've got a big league starting, as long as you can just open up the event and see the players, speak it into the app, and in 15 seconds you'll have everything as if it was just automatically integrated, which is pretty powerful.
Okay, could you also talk about, okay, here's the question. Do you have to be friends with everyone that you want to add to your game in order for it to link with the correct person? Or what happens if they don't have a Swish account?
That's a great question. No, it's all about who are is in groups that you are a part of. Okay, so it's all about groups. So if you don't use the group feature, go create a group and invite all your friends. Call it the catch-all group, pickleball players. It's all about groups. So that's a key feature there. I go to the park. It's me and 9 other friends. There's 10 of us, and 7 of the 10 of us are in a group that plays at the club as well. 3 of our 10 friends don't belong to a club, but we're just at a public park today playing. So I give Swish the prompt. Hey, we're at the park. There's 10 of us. Can you whip up a round robin? It's Mark, Bob, Joe. You should use first and last name. So Mark Tenney, Bob Smith, Joe Jackson, Carlos Alcaraz, whoever. Um, and as many names as match the first and last name with someone in one of my groups. I don't have to be the owner of the group. I just have to be a person in the group. As many first and last names as match, it's going to add those real accounts. If it doesn't match, it'll just add a manually typed in name, okay, for that person. And if they want, that person can then claim their spot. Now, again, you can manually add as many names as you want. You're not limited. There's no paywall. It's free. So you can give it whatever prompt you want and add all your players, both the game creator and the game participants, and anyone who's just manually added unlimited usage.
Okay, great. I think we have time for one more quick question. Okay, could you go over the pricing one more time of how much people need to pay to go to use Swish AI?
Absolutely. So the easy answer is don't worry about it. Use it for 3 or more months. As we do this with all features, and this one's extra long promotion. Anyone can download Swish right now and immediately begin using Swish AI. You will not hit a paywall. The people joining your game will not hit a paywall. If you don't have people scan the QR code and join, if you just like to type in their names, right? I mean, you're not typing it in, you're using AI to just speak it. You can manually add as many people as you want, unlimited, completely free for a minimum of 3 months. When the promotion fades, it'll be the exact same. Right now, if you pay annually or monthly, on average, it generally comes out to about $3 a month for you and your friends who join games. So pretty simple, but use it for at least 90 days completely free, all your friends. This is guaranteed. And better yet, ask your club, right? Many of you belong to clubs and just say, hey, I was wondering if we're an enterprise club because it'd be fun to use Swish AI when we come play at the club, when with friends and stuff. So definitely check in on that. Okay. Anything else, or we'll answer via email any questions we receive to make sure we help everyone out.
Yeah, and there'll be a recording of this sent out by the end of the week as well if you want to watch again or send it to anyone that didn't make it.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us, everyone. Download the new update, get started, post on social media, and send us your thoughts. Thank you so much for joining.